Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Afternoon folks, this is Best in Slot with a quick little Planet Zoo video because yet another brand new animal has been revealed. Only 3 days to go now until the Planet Zoo beta and we are still getting new animals. We're not sure whether they'll all make it into that beta that releases on Tuesday, on the 24th of September, but at the very least we keep getting new ones. It's very, very exciting. Now over the past few hours, over the past, how many hours? 4.5 hours, we've been piecing together a little puzzle over on the Planet Zoo Instagram, which eventually revealed, although we kind of knew what it was instantly, to be honest, which kind of revealed a beautiful, adorable red panda. And look at it, I'll bring up like a smaller image so you can get a feel for the full scale of the guy, but there it is. There is our brand new red panda. Now I know they say this a lot, but it is kind of adorable. We don't have any clips or video to go for or anything like that. We really do only have a static image. It is World Red Panda Day today, or International Red Panda Day. It is also a Saturday, so we're a little suspicious that maybe we wouldn't see anything. They don't tend to do reveals on a Saturday, but like I say, it's International Red Panda Day. We had to celebrate this adorable little creature, and it's very, very cute. It's really nice to not get an African creature for once as well. I love the African animals, nothing against Africa, but every animal is African right now. It's really nice to get something a little bit different. If we just go back, I mean, look at him, he's adorable, sleeping, looks a lot better than the Zoo Tycoon 3, Zoo Tycoon 2013, depends what you want to call it, version of the red panda. And as per usual, we're going to do a little comparison. So let's bring up these two images right here. I've got a sleeping red panda specifically so we can make a nice and accurate comparison here. And all in all, I would say it looks pretty good. Some red pandas, like this one on the right, do lean a little bit more orange in terms of their coloration. This one over here, on the right, does lean a little bit more in the orange, whereas I think the Planet Zoo variant definitely leans a little bit closer to the red colours. But in terms of the basal features, I'd say it's pretty good. There's one thing I want to check. It does have whiskers. I just wanted to make sure you can just about see them there. They're hard to see because of the white of the snout, but the whiskers are there. Good stuff. Anyways, so we can take a little look here and we can see the basal features are all there. So the tail is banded and also sort of a lighter, nearly a white in some places, sort of little bits of fur and there and there. The arm is darker as it comes inwards. The bandito mask, the nice bright white bandito mask, is there around the snout. Obviously the white ears are there. Even the way, yes, I slaughtered these images with red arrows and such, even the way the fur kind of darkens as it heads towards the ears is there as well. It's not a one-to-one, it's a little bit stylized, a tiny little bit cartoonized, and obviously it doesn't have the depth of color and depth of texture that you'd get on a real red panda, but it's still pretty damn good. It's adorable, it's about what you'd expect from a modern zoo game. I think it looks great. However, I do have one small problem. What is the major difference? Ignoring the fact that one's a photo, what is the main difference between these two photos right here? Answers on a postcard? The answer, of course, is that this little red panda on the right hand side is sleeping in a tree, and this red panda on the left is curled up on the ground, ready to get stomped on. And this is not a unique image on the right. Red pandas basically, these are like all the top images on Google, by the way. I didn't have to search for these, I just searched red panda sleeping. Red pandas sleep in trees. That's what they do. Generally speaking, they sleep in trees. They're an arboreal animal. That means they spend the majority of their lives in the treetops. Now, the problem is, and this is only me kind of speculating at this point in time, Planet Zoo does not have arboreal animals, okay? We've already seen with the chimps, with the lemurs, I mean lemurs even more so, but we're going to see even more now with the red pandas. There isn't like an arboreal system in which an animal will live in the trees as far as I can tell. Maybe that's something that'll get added, maybe that's something we just haven't seen yet. I hope that's the case, but I suspect not. I suspect our red panda is going to walk around and primarily live on the ground. Now of course animals can climb, and different animals will have different climbing needs, so I imagine arboreal creatures like the red panda, like the hopefully sloth, but we'll talk about that as well, will have a very high climbing need, and they'll have like a constant desire to climb up things. But you want them to be able to live up there, essentially, to sleep up there, to eat up there. Now what we're thinking is you'll be able to put your feeders and your shelters on top of climbing frames and on top of trees, and hopefully we'll be able to kind of make them seem arboreal even if they're not. I will say this is why I am hesitant that sloths will make it into the game. Sloths, of course, are intensely arboreal. They spend 99.9% of their lives in the treetops. The only reason they move on the ground ever is to cross from one tree to another, basically. And when they get down to the ground, they're of course painfully slow and they want to get back into the trees ASAP. A sloth in Planet Zoo walking around on the ground and occasionally climbing trees would look a little bit weird. It has to live in the trees 99 times out of 100 that you look at it, otherwise it seems weird. Red panda can kind of get by because red pandas do spend some time on the ground. They definitely prefer to be in the trees. We're going to have to wait and see in the final game how that comes to fruition, but hey, at the very least it looks very pretty, and I think we will be able to rig our exhibits hopefully to make them spend most of their time in the trees and on platforms and stuff like that. That's what I'm hoping. We will find out in 3 days time. Not sure if the red panda will make it into the beta, but we're definitely hoping that's the case, of course. I know most of the animals are making it into the beta. I don't believe all of them. We don't think the deluxe edition animals are making it into the beta, but there is also meant to be animals we haven't seen yet making it into that beta. And I just want to point out the 24th of September, i.e. beta day, is also World Gorilla Day. Gorillas seem pretty likely and we haven't seen them yet, so Tuesday I would expect the gorilla reveal to come along with the beta. Anyways, sorry, I complained a lot there, but I didn't really mean to. I think it's important to talk about arboreal creatures and how they're going to work in Planet Zoo. Either way, it's a great looking red panda, very, very cute, very excited to have it in the game. Really nice to have a non-African animal for once, and yeah, there you go, there's our brand new reveal. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.